Sure.
How exciting is it to get this team to state finals?
Oh, these girls are pumped. I mean, they're fired up. I mean, we've kind of been the little engine that could. We went 2-18 last year. This is our second year in the program, so it's all about building the squad. I've got 9 girls from last year. That last year was the first year they ever played. So, for us, we took on the role of challenging ourselves as we learn. We go out and we play Oak Mountains and Hewitt and Indian Springs and Gardendale and Homewood and all these teams that really most of the teams we played, whether it was 1A or 7A, ranked in the top 10 at the end of the season. And so when we go out there and we get beat 6-0 or 10-0, it's tough sometimes, but these guys put everything on the line from the start to the end, and they know it's part of a growing process. So for us to be here, 4 straight wins, I mean, we are pumped. And the girls are just, they can't believe it. They're so excited. And so, it's a great experience to be able to share it with them. I've been up there before. It's just a wonderful event.
To be able to go through those 6-0 losses, those 10-0 losses, how do you think that has helped them to, fight through and get to this point?
Well, one, it teaches you a lot about perseverance and being able to overcome that. And we learned early on last year. I only lost 4 seniors last year, so with the exception of Roxy, my 1 senior this year, all these girls were pretty much with us last year. So once 1 or 2 of those get out of the way and, you kind of get the, hey, it's no big deal, look what we learned, and that's really what we've done. We want to go play the teams that are going to do that to us sometimes because we want to see. These are the elite programs in the state that we're lucky enough to be surrounded by. So if we can go play them, regardless of whether we're an actual challenge for them or not, the girls learn so much just seeing moving to space, passing to each other, communication, some of the things that they might not see if we played teams at a lower level just so we could have a good record.
Good. I guess with 1 senior, and you said, what, 9 girls?
We had 9 girls start with us last year that had really played 1 or 2 years. We don't have any club kids that play Busa, that play up in Hoover and Vestavia. So all our girls go through our local city program. And last year of our group, we had 9 that really, other than maybe playing when they were 5 or 6 years old, they weren't field rats. They hadn't been out there playing since they were little kids.
How do you coach a team like that at the
it's
4 or 5A level?
Well, and we do a lot of drilling. I mean, we look back and we look at things that work for U8, U10, U12 programs on learning touches, learning passing, learning to move to space, and that's what we practice. The boys are lucky enough. These guys have been playing together 16, 17, there's so much time. They know each other. They know their rhythms. It's taken us most of this season. Really, when we started winning, the girls just started learning to trust each other. Stop pulling up and then waiting in space and that kind of thing. So as those things started clicking, it's all just been about all the drills we do. It's drill, 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 drill. We do scrimmage and we do run some of the drills like these guys behind us, but because we have so much youth within our group, it is touch drill, tunnels, dribble through cones, the basics,
Yeah. What has this run been like through the playoffs?
Oh my gosh, it's just been so emotional, and whether it's our fans or our parents, the community have just been so supportive. For a girls program in Helena, Alabama, to get 200 people out on a Saturday night like this last weekend was just incredible. Mayor Hall showed up. He came out on the field and congratulated the girls. So it's been very emotional, and we go into each week trying to get some kind of analogy, some kind of story that'll pump them up and motivate them. And they've just bought into it. We talked last year about building a program and how some of them might not get to see getting to go to state and all that kind of stuff, but we're building a program here between Coach Morgan and I to have a strong soccer base here in Helena. And we're just fortunate we get to go this year. And my promise has come a lot faster than I told them last year.
Roxy told me that second round, I haven't been able to look up the bracket, but second round, y'all beat a team they'd beaten y'all 6 times in a row.
Calera's in our area, and we played them last year in a little referee clinic, and then we played them our seasonal games, and then same thing this year. And so it's been very emotional. And the last 2 times we played them, we came out, really put a good game on them, but we just couldn't polish it off. We took one of those games, we took about 29 shots and made 2. So, it's like we went out, we were aggressive, we tried to beat them, but just couldn't close it. And to go out and beat them a couple of weeks ago, we went and played Carver for the first round, showed up at Clare the second round, and we played the best game we played. I mean, the girls were just clicking, and it was an emotional game for both teams. They've got some great players over there, and, a lot of these girls know some of those girls. We're a close enough community, so it was a little emotional from that side. But just everything clicked and they won. You would have thought it was the World Series. I mean, everybody was excited. Fans were excited. Again, it's just part of the same story of, going into the playoffs at 5-14 and then winning first round, winning second round, winning third round, and yet still coming out here every day and working hard, not just assuming that we're not going to make it to the next round. You know, coming out here and putting in what they need to get there. So.
And then now, just there aren't many schools that can say that both their boys and girls programs go to state in the same year.
Yeah, it's
to be
rare.
able to go with the boys team at the same time, travel up there and just have this experience. What's that going to be like?
It's going to be great. One of the things that Coach Morgan and I do, we've both had some experiences at other schools within our community, and one of the things that we really try to do here is we are a soccer team. We're not necessarily boys, girls, JV, varsity. Everything we do, whether it's Friday night pasta nights or going out to a movie or whatever it is, we try to experience it as a team. And that's, for us, that's 60 plus players plus the assistant coaches. So to be able to go experience that with them this year, the boys went last year and I was fortunate enough to go up with them, but this year to be able to take the girls with us, it's huge, huge.